Alright, so it's finally here, the Key and Peele movie, also known as Keanu. Yeah, that's the official title. So what is this movie about? Well, it is about how Peele is at home and he's really pretty much this loner, stoner kind of person who's kind of like having a rough time in his life. But then after a cat comes in and he names him Keanu, he starts having a really good time. So then he invites Key to come over for the weekend since Key is by himself. But then Keanu gets stolen by a bunch of drug dealers and they have to go back and get him. They go into the gang and then it goes on from there. Now, the plot in this movie is pretty generic. You will probably predict a lot of points that go on throughout this movie. However, what really stands out in this movie is not only the acting is pretty good, but the writing is extraordinary in this movie. I mean, if you guys like Key and Peele when it was on Comedy Central, then you're gonna love this movie because the writing is very much like the show, only brought to life. Yeah, also the effects were pretty good. It was shot really nice. The musical choices were pretty interesting throughout this movie. So yeah, I mean, so what also can I say about this movie? Oh yeah, Keegan Michael Key really brings on the energy that he normally has in this movie. He starts off as a straight man, but by the end of it, he really becomes like himself, like this full, like colorful, like wacky kind of guy. Peele's always the more of the quiet one, but he is the one who really wants to get back Keanu. Like at first, he kind of has no life, but by the end of it, he really does get something out of his life. So yeah, I mean, it is kind of generic, yeah, but then again, they weren't really going for a story here. The writing here, especially for the comedic parts, are just phenomenal. Now, I won't say that every joke landed. There were a couple that I was like, about, but then the rest, it was just really well done. So, I'm gonna give this movie an 8 out of 10. So, tell this is where I sign off. Bye.